Hello everyone. Welcome to Daily English Listening. Spending time in nature can be a peaceful and refreshing experience. Far away from the noise of the city, the mountains offer a quiet environment where people can relax and reconnect with themselves. Today, I would like to share a story about a memorable night I spent in a mountain village. It happened during a short trip I took with a few friends. We wanted to escape the busy city and enjoy some time in nature. After some discussion, we decided to visit a small village located in the mountains. The journey to the village took several hours. As we traveled farther from the city, the roads became narrower, and the scenery began to change. Tall buildings were replaced by green hills, trees, and open spaces. The air became cooler and fresher. When we finally arrived at the village, the sun was beginning to set. The village was small and quiet, with only a few houses scattered across the hillside. The houses were simple but charming, made of wood and surrounded by nature. We checked into a small guest house where we would spend the night. The owner of the guest house greeted us warmly. She showed us our rooms and told us a little about the village. Her kindness made us feel welcome immediately. After putting down our bags, we decided to walk around the village before it became too dark. The evening sky was beautiful. The colors slowly changed from bright blue to soft orange and pink. The mountains in the distance created a peaceful and impressive view. As we walked along a small path, we could hear the sound of insects and the gentle movement of the wind through the trees. There were no loud noises, no traffic, and no crowds. Everything felt calm and natural. After a short walk, we returned to the guest house for dinner. The meal was simple but delicious. It included fresh vegetables, rice, and a warm soup. The ingredients were local, and the food tasted fresh and comforting. We sat together, talking and laughing while enjoying the meal. After dinner, the sky had become dark. We stepped outside and looked up. The night sky in the mountains was completely different from the city. There were so many stars. Without the bright lights of the city, the stars appeared clear and bright. It was one of the most beautiful sights I had ever seen. We stood quietly for a few minutes, simply looking at the sky. It was a peaceful and almost magical moment. Later, we decided to sit outside and enjoy the cool night air. We talked about many things, including our lives, our dreams, and our future plans. The quiet environment made our conversation feel deeper and more meaningful. There were no distractions, just simple and honest communication. After some time, the temperature dropped, and the air became colder. We returned inside and sat near a small fire. The warm light from the fire created a cozy atmosphere. We continued talking, but our voices became softer as the night grew quieter. At that moment, I felt completely relaxed. There was no stress, no pressure, and no rush. It was a rare feeling in our busy lives. Eventually, one by one, we became sleepy. We said goodnight and went to our rooms. The room was simple but comfortable. As I lay in bed, I could hear the soft sounds of nature outside. The quiet was so deep that it felt different from the city. Instead of noise, there was only silence and peace. I fell asleep quickly and slept very well that night. The next morning, I woke up early. The sunlight was just beginning to appear over the mountains. I stepped outside and took a deep breath of the fresh morning air. The village looked even more beautiful in the early light. There was a sense of calm that I had not felt in a long time. That night in the mountain village taught me an important lesson. Sometimes we need to step away from our busy lives to truly relax. Nature has a way of calming the mind and restoring our energy. The simple life in the village showed me that happiness does not always come from big or complicated things. Sometimes, it comes from quiet moments, fresh air, and meaningful conversations. Although we stayed there for only one night, the experience left a strong impression on me. It reminded me to slow down, appreciate the present moment, and find peace in simple things. Even now, when I feel tired or stressed, I think about that peaceful night in the mountain village. It helps me remember the importance of rest and balance in life. And I hope that one day, I will return to a place like that again.